Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is a pleasure to be among you here at 1905 on the 20th of June here in Waterloo Week. I will admit, one of the ways I rank and score a game is how much I think about it when I'm not playing it. Does it engage me to think about strategies or problems, or even to think, oh, did I get that right? Or did I screw that up? Because God knows I screw stuff up. And, to try to get it right and O Group has done that. So I'm going to give it credit for that for sure. Because here we are playing some O Group. But I guess I would be remiss because of just how much I love it. And I know a lot of the folks that are here love it. I want to throw this one out and raise a glass to Donald Sutherland. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I mean, one of the, I heard him described as the greatest Canadian actor. And who is also described as a consummate Canadian, which I took to be a compliment in the person who was saying it. So that must be a good thing. And of course, no one who would play a game like O Group you must love, it is obligatory to love Kelly's Heroes and Oddball. So I'd like to think that he'd in his own weird way understand, even though he obviously was in a whole lot more things. We are here, I'm waiting patiently, very patiently. This one, just like it did last week, has brought out a fair number of kibitzers as well as players, but our players are all here assembled. It is turn 3 of our game of O Group, but let's go over a couple of key things that we didn't do last time, so we can beat them into our memories, and so we shall never again forget them. The first and the biggest, which we were just talking about offline, was that there are national characteristics in O Group, and each side gets to take advantage of them. And I'm going to read the British one second, because it's just like, really? Really? We did see the German one, and it's called Rate of Fire. All German single base MMGs and attached MMGs and all their platoons gain +1 when they roll double sixes. They get another hit, because they get all their shooting. If these were Panzer Grenadiers, which they are not, they get to even re-roll a miss if target is spotted or in the open. So that's some pretty strong stuff. They also can Kampfgruppe, and I don't think this is going to play out this time, but I'll still read it into the record. German battalions may choose to group battalion or support assets into a separate company. You can take all those supports and make them their own company or Unterkampfgruppe under the command of a Kampfgruppe commander. That costs 3 points, which we're not using. Kampfgruppe commander use the same rules as company commanders. And then finally, they do get Auftragstaktik or mission tactics. German first-rate battalions, which this is, they win initiative ties. But they do not get the bonus order that you get when you get initiative.
When you win outright, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, British. How you doing, CT?
I don't understand the hate.
Smoke. Using 2-inch mortars under a fire and move action. To lay smoke, British infantry may choose to move only 2d6 and use the single highest score, so roll 2, keep highest, or move the 2d6 with no firing. Enemy units targeting them, you lose 1d6 firepower and apply the spotting dice during the platoon movement. So you know what that means? It's essentially they get built-in smoke. If they are under fire and move and choose to move only 2d6 and use the highest, or move 2d6 and no firing, because remember, usually it's 2d6 or 3d6. If they go 2d6, they automatically have smoke with them. That's what that means. Carrier platoons, they reroll 1 miss if target is spotted or in the open for their carrier platoons. And they have a +2 fire die at close range. Now on the other side, Vickers. It seems that Vickers were rarely attached to infantry platoons. Thus, a British battalion is limited to attaching just 1 Vickers MMG, there we go, to 1 infantry platoon.
Well, it's dead now, so...
Yeah, it's moot now, but you done went and killed it. So it's It is gone. But yeah, that I how do you? They have their own personal smoke. I just love that. All right. So can anybody tell me, is anybody else seeing us broadcasting? Because I'm not seeing broadcasting. Oh, there it is. I'm getting a totally different picture. That's why I'm confused. I think my usual photo has, oh my goodness, Keep Off Grass 1968. I support. Grim Turk. Keep Off Grass. There we go. And thank you also very much for the likes. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks, as always, for being our lead like promoter.
Check is in the mail.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna double his last payment.
From that sweet, sweet YouTube money.
That's right. That's what we got right here. All right. Well, let's remind ourselves. We're gonna go back right here. Pow! There it is. I know where that thing is. It is now the command phase. It's time for the O group, and you both have 9 dice. You have 9. So let's see them.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
3-1.
Oh dear. That is a hesitant company. As you currently have only 2 companies on the board, you have your first company and your second company. Vance, I'm going to ask you to roll a 1d6. On a 1, 2, 3, it's the first. On a 4, 5, 6, it's the second. It is your first company is stuck, pretty much. They may shoot. Yeah, that's really pretty much it. And they can rally.
Like combat patrols can't move either?
Correct. Everybody's stuck. Because they have gone, in the language of David Brown in his games, hesitant. It's a thing he loves. On the other hand, you then rolled 2 2s. You did get a 6, and on that 6, we get to give you HQ order. Where'd you put your HQ? There it is. So we're going to scooch that up to 2. And everything else is 5, correct?
That's it.
I counted 5. So yeah.
Gather them.
Oh, you have. I see that they're gathered. Well done. Well gathered, Sirrah. Now I'm going to look over here at the British side of the field. I see no ones. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orders. Get 8 tokens for yourself. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so that's a nice little pile of them right there. And you got 1 6, which means you get to bump this die, but you already are at a maximum of 6, so you can have no others. You can have no others. Yes. Now we're gonna. Now there is one thing you can do. For those who don't, you may take one of your company orders. Now remember, those are the orders that are uniquely held by your first company and your second company commanders. They each have one that they're sitting in their pocket. Their usual function is to give yourself a second order later in the turn, but you can also spend it and gamble and try to get another HQ order, which of course affects initiative. It's entirely up to you if you want to try.
Yeah, I think we do, don't you, Connell?
Yeah, why not?
All right, who's going to give it up? This is going to be the first.
At least one.
Well, you can only do it once. You can only do it once per turn.
Okay.
So
well,
it's
these guys
all right. So
anyway.
and now that's why he gets the red marker. You see. Now on a 4, 5, 6, you get another order. You do not.
4, 5, or 6.
Okay. Well, very good. That takes us straight to initiative. So we have 6 over on one side, and we have 2 over on the other side. So it's 2d6 plus 6, 2d6 plus 2 for initiative.
You better roll it. Here, let's do Achilles thing by moving the roller.
That changes the mojo significantly. Okay, that's a 13.
No.
You can beat it.
Oh,
Gave it a run.
Almost.
Gave it a run, but not there. All right, so that takes us over into the... I would think, but correct me if I'm wrong, that Achilles, you'd like to go first?
I think CT is in charge. So
CT, would you like to go
I
first?
want to go first.
Oh yeah, we'd like to go first.
All right, you may go first. Start placing out orders.
So we do all of these.
You do all of them, but depending on what you do, our friends on the other side, they can react to you. So one thing they can do is they can react. They can shoot at you if you come in range. Oh, let's adjust this. Thank you. That reminded me of this. Let's talk about these orchards. I know what I said. I read what I read. But when I see the author of the game playing with an orchard and saying it doesn't work that way, what am I going to do? So the way it works, they provide cover. They don't block line of sight. That's all.
Good to know.
So if you wish to, anybody who is here, like for example, this gent, that thing is definitely in cover. Although they are automatically, they automatically pass the spot. They're automatically obscured anyway. So combat patrols, it's not so beneficial.
Yep.
Continue, please.
I didn't see these guys on the ground. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta remember how
Hiding over here in the weeds.
We give out.
Yeah, I gotta remember that.
Sure. You what you do is these. You're going. Yeah. You give them one at a time, and you give them out to the troops from the company for. And so what can you do? Those orders are listed right here.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out the sequence. So, like, I put this one out because I want to move this guy.
All right, and so you have two choices. You can rapid move him, which is 3d6, no fire, or there's fire in move, which is 2d6 and fire.
So how does that move and fire working with their smoke?
Well, that if he wishes to take advantage of it, it drops down one. It is 2d6 and no fire, or 2d6 and take the high. So he essentially only gets one die.
Right.
Okay. I would like to rapid move these guys
Mm-hmm.
to the edge of these trees here.
Well, and a couple of things. If you make contact with a combat patrol, it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you if you want to do that. And you wish to rapid move. Now, do you want to use your smoking rapid move, or do you want to use your regular rapid move?
My smoking rapid move.
You can take advantage. You can.
I want to use my regular rapid move because I want to use all 3 dice.
All right. So in that case, it's 3d6. You get the top 2.
Okay. And
Why did you only get
yes,
the top 2?
Because that's how it works. That's how it works.
Oh, that's how it works.
And yeah, I just want to get to the edge of these trees.
Your tactical bound is the edge of those trees. I dig it.
Right. Okay. Like Babe Ruth, I'm calling my shot.
Mm-hmm. And in fact, you have to. That's the way you go.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Not as much. 5.
I wanted more.
I understand.
Can I pivot them?
No, because you're going to have to move each base individually. You're going to have to. So if you want, you can move this guy out and see how far 5 gets you, and then form on him. He's going to be He's got the farthest to go. That's it.
Don't seem that enthusiastic.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. They heard there might be Germans there.
Which was the whole idea. What's wrong with these guys?
Well, that was your idea, sir, not theirs. Very good. So they're there. That's an order out. Next, please.
Okay, so we take this away, right?
No, that stays there to know
no,
that you
no.
moved them. You've given them an order. Those get picked up at the end of your phase.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now it's CT, right?
It can be anybody you want.
Can we react off a combat patrol?
Yes, not off a combat patrol. No, it has to be a deployed unit.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to come out. You can't just like pop out there,
Yeah, well,
You gotta
that's
pop
kinda
out.
what ambushes are, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your react actions are right
Drop the
there.
disc.
I believe I wanted to use my foo.
Now, and one other thing, and I will let you redeploy him if you wish. There is no second level in any of these lower level houses. The only place there's a second level is here.
That's where he is.
No, he isn't. His foo's in here.
You better not.
He better not be.
Not in this one?
No, there's
Wait,
no
wait,
there's no second level that sees over things. Is my point.
So you're saying our foo here
Mm-hmm.
could not have done what he did?
He actually could have, because that building is, there's line of sight there.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
these don't block line of sight.
Yeah, the only thing that's blocking line of sight is going to be the actual BUAs and
the
those
bocage.
bocage. Yep.
Oh, so my foo can still see.
Yeah. I just want you to know that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So your foo is going to do a thing. That's a new target. That costs 2. So put him down there. And what is your foo going to do? Who's he going to call for? You've got your battalion mortars on the table, but you can also call for artillery. It's up to you.
The mortars.
All right, the battalion mortars, I believe we declared to have a 5d6, correct? Where's those mortars at? Where'd we put them? There they
The
are.
spot first.
In a perfectly good spot. Look at that. Yeah, 5d6. Well, no, but I also want to calculate down to their, because I also want to do their modifiers. Yeah, building or in buildings. So yeah, they're going to go down to 4. They're going to go to 4. Okay, with that in mind, because for whatever reason they actually did put it in a weird spot, because then they've got the firepower, they've got their hit plus, they've got the morale test, but where do they put the accuracy?
It's up here.
There,
As a result.
yeah, there it is. And so, any other modifiers? It's not certainly danger close. Ugh, hopefully. There it is. Same as point as last term. No. Spotter is no. It is not. It is a proper spotter. Is it over 30 inches?
I think it's just within.
It
Yeah,
is.
just there.
So you don't have to.
yeah.
You don't have to eat that naughty modifier. Yeah, that's it. So 2d6. It's zeroed in at a 7 or better
Right?
on the screws. And as we said, it's down 1, so it's going to hit here. We got skulking in there.
There's HQs.
You got the HQ, and you got. So who's your target?
The foo.
The foo. Okay, the foo is the target, and then it's obviously going to catch them both. So they are both skulking in those buildings, and so therefore you are going to get a 4d6 looking for 4s. 4d6 looking for 4s. 2 for the foo. That was a. They are considered. Now the problem is, because they are foos, they rank like company commanders. They are hard to hit. The only thing that hits them is a 1. 2d6. Miss. And now 4d6 on the company commander.
Ooh, 3.
3 hits, and don't roll 1s. Sorry, I don't realize that might jinx you. All right, nothing there. Keep going, please.
Up next.
And
Okay. We want to. Oh, let me ask you for the phased line objective.
mm-hmm.
At what point is it considered accomplished, and then where in the sequence? When in the sequence does it? Do you get to use that next thing?
It's a terrain feature, right? And as a terrain feature, if you have cleared that terrain feature of any enemy, it's yours. Then you get to use this consolidate action.
Mm-hmm.
Which allows you to deploy a reserve company commander on an objective and deploy 2 CPs, or deploy a reserve AFV platoon that's got a road connection, and then it depends on the and if it's your objective, it costs you only 1 order.
Okay.
So once you occupy that terrain feature, Achilles, you can then
Yep.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Answer your question.
So, what's considered occupying it,
You've got to be in it, and they're not.
which is currently the case.
Then you can do it.
Okay. So let's see. I can. What is this again? Okay. I can deploy a reserve company commander.
Yep, you've got this guy right there.
Or reserve, which I can't do that one. Okay. All right. Okay, so I've got this guy right here, right?
No, he's not in reserve. He's on the table.
Yeah. Okay. So reserve company commander would be
C company.
C company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we could deploy C company.
You can deploy the commander.
Commander.
You deploy the commander, and you get to deploy not one but two of his combat patrols. Now they have to be deployed into cover, and I believe, correct me, Fidelis, it's 8 inches.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. I got to find 2 C's. Okay. There we go. 1, 2. All right.
I still haven't come up with that radius marker.
Okay. And they have to be deployed
In
within
cover,
8 inches of
your commander, the commander you just deployed. But obviously they can't be any closer than 8 inches to this guy, so you're gonna have to put him back here.
Let's see. Right. Okay. So put them there. Okay.
All right, there they are. So you have come forward, you have grabbed this objective, and now you're deploying these boys to try to shove a little bit further on. But you do have to pay a point. So you want to throw that green marker out there on him. Very good. Continue.
All right, CT.
I think I'm gonna. We can rally these guys, right?
In the field? Sure can. You have 2 types of rally. One allows you to roll 1 die, and then you can still move or fire. Move and fire. Or you can roll 3. You can roll 3 dice, and you cannot move or fire.
And you have to withdraw.
No, if he only has to withdraw if he fails to rally anybody.
No,
And
if,
these guys.
I'm looking at number 3, Jim. On
Okay,
there, you
yeah.
roll 3d6 to rally.
Yeah.
The 3 troops rally plus 1d6 withdraw. Like you have to move backwards.
Oh, do you? That's interesting,
and
because I
if you
did not
fail-
see them doing that. I think that's a May. That's a May.
It's probably a May. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a May.
Out of the rulebook, so I'm guessing.
Thank
It was
you.
verbally told to me it wasn't a May. Like that's why it made it more powerful for rallying. Like you got a stronger rally because you move back.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that you might want to, but it's not a have to. I just saw David doing just a ton of it, and they never budged.
And the other thing, CT, that I learned too is the 1d6 rally. If you pass it, you can still do your stuff. But if you fail, you choose one of the 3 things.
Right,
So it's not like
Gotcha.
you fail and do nothing.
right.
Can they? They don't even have anybody to shoot at, though, do they?
Other than that, they could shoot there.
Oh, right. You can shoot off the combat patrols.
Yep.
Gotta pop
Yep.
it.
And you could also
Let's
shoot.
do a.
Yeah, they're out of range.
Can I shoot that way, or they're out of arc, right?
Yeah, they're out of arc. It's like that.
Okay. All right. Let me do the 1d6 then.
All right, 1d6 rally, 4 or better. Yes. And
And
now,
then I can move or shoot.
no, it's move and shoot.
Oh.
You're just
You
gonna
pass, so you can do both.
Yeah, you're gonna do
All right,
both.
well,
you're
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna be at a
do-
you're gonna be at a minus, but that's still better than nothing.
I'd like to move up to here.
Yep, 2d6.
If I do the move thing but only use the highest, I get smoke, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You do.
So 2d6, take the highest, and I get smoke.
Yes.
You get to use the British invisibility shield.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's 5. They are advancing towards you in a cloud of smoke.
Do you have
You
smoke?
got smoke markers? Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
put
I do, but you don't. You know, it's just it's on you. It's there. Because when you actually deploy smoke, it blocks LOS and it's very big.
It's just all of your guys lit a cigarette at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of
You
it.
should have little poofy.
You want to leave?
Like
You
a
want to? Look at you demanding.
Like little fog
This
marker you
guy.
can put over it.
Yeah, something.
You have those awesome fog markers you can put over them.
I do.
You have those awesome musket rifle shot markers. Would be perfect.
Well, no, we'll get some proper. I'll get. God, these guys, these.
So demanding.
I know. They
Oh,
suddenly.
so
I'll
they
get
don't
smoke.
have
I will get
smoke?
smoke. I will get smoke.
You know, we
You
give up
let
our
him have
time.
smoke with every platoon.
I know. It's true. You're right about
When you
that.
read the kids' book, give a mouse a 2-inch mortar.
You're.
Yes.
Is that children's book? Is that how that goes?
I think it is. I'll have to check my kids' room.
Yeah.
I think I read that when I was a kid.
That the lesson from that book applies to so many things in life. It's ridiculous.
I believe this. All right.
It's been my guide ever since.
So the situation you've got here, if you're presuming you're going to shoot at those guys, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
This is 66, but you both have shock and rallied, which takes you to 4, and in addition, you moved, so that takes you to 2. So that's going to be 2d6. But the first thing you got to do is see if you spotted those hosers. So on a 4, 5, 6, it's whether it's at 1 die. You need a 4, 5, 6 to see them. You did not, so that'll be easier for them to hide. 2d6, 4 or better.
Can't see him through the cloud of cigarette smoke.
Yeah. Nothing. Did not hit them. Okay. That's them. Continue.
Oh, I thought you were getting smoke. Still no smoke.
Oh, just
Thank you, Vance. Thank you.
standing up.
I'm with you. You're going to give the guy the ability.
Okay.
I made these just for CT when he actually does smoke. And by the way, notice what the tooltip says?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, see, that's perfect.
And bear in mind, you can save these. You do have 6 in the chute from your battalion, but you can also save these to react to whatever those crazy Jerrys are going to do in their turn.
It seems to me we need to start using those to.
We are nice people. We are not doing anything evil.
Yeah, well, let's use these. Do you want to move some of your combat patrols?
These cannot move. They
Well-
just got here.
Oh, they can't.
Well,
Or you got this guy could shoot.
yeah.
Hey, you do have a butt ton of guys that can enter the field. I'm just saying. I know you may
Yeah,
want
but
to put
what do we
one.
want to bring those guys?
All right.
I think I will move these gentlemen up. We're gonna go to the edge here, and then we'll.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Destruct, and it says that in the scenario.
What's their range again? It's regular result. Okay, yeah. And then we'll move up to here, and we'll shoot that.
All right, 2d6.
Are you using your smoke?
No.
He's not going to use his smoke. Okay, what'd you get?
I got a 6 and a 3.
Yeah, see, because just to the point that Vance is making, you could have had smoke.
I could have.
Always take the smoke.
Waiting for that.
ATTS.
Always take the smoke. There it is. So you get to shoot at those boys. You didn't rally. You didn't do nothing. That's just straight 6 dice. 6 dice, -2 because you moved. They're clearly in the... they're always undercover because they're just markers. So 4d6, looking for 4s.
We just have to try and spot them.
No, I forgot.
No,
These guys are automatically considered obscured because they're sneaky and all that stuff. So these guys save 1 on a 3.
1 on a 3.
No,
a 3.
he goes away. Good day to him. Achilles, pull out your marker and continue.
My marker over there. Okay.
If you
Hey,
deploy
CT.
on a combat patrol, can they shoot?
Yes.
How far from the combat patrol do they deploy?
Fidelis offhand?
Under it, one of your.
Oh, that's
stands
right.
must
Yeah,
be under.
one of the stands must be literally on. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to deploy off of that one.
Who's coming? I'm gonna get him out of the way when you move him up there. That's right. I made him permeable, so you can put him whatever you want.
And they fly.
Ready? That good?
Yep.
Ping.
And then we're going to shoot at these guys.
Now they
I'd like
get.
to respond to that.
You will be allowed to when they get to after they shoot at you. They have appeared and they will now shoot at you, and they will roll 4 dice because they moved, and you are in a building, so that will take it to 3. Yeah, so that'll take it to 3 dice. First, see if you see them. 1 die.
Buildings say -2, unless I'm misreading this.
Okay, you don't see them. I thought it was just 1. I thought it was just...
In buildings or trench.
That's... Am I thinking mayhaps of just mortars? This is me getting things right, you see. Let's hear.
So coming off the patrol marker counts as moving.
Yes, you have moved up to that patrol marker is the theory of it.
So does that mean I get smoke then?
You are funny.
And if not, why not?
Good try. Good
Yeah,
try.
good try. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort. Yeah.
Hey boy.
You
If
still haven't explained why not.
Doesn't say you can't.
Well, let
It is
him
my
off.
national
yeah,
characteristic. much
that
like
is
the GI Dream.
I'm seeking to get it at all
Let him
possible.
off.
So if I that will drop it down to. So because he did indeed move, that takes him to 4, and that takes him to 2. So it's 2d6 looking for 3s. Got them both. Now you got to save that on a. Those are 3s because you are. He didn't see you. You are obscured.
I'm very obscured.
Save them both. I bet you'd like to reply. I put the marker down for those boys, please.
I think technically he gets one more shot at me because it's close range.
Oh my goodness, yes, he did. Thank you. That's right. That's something. That was something that came up a bunch, and I made a note to myself. And boy, oh boy. So yeah, please roll 1 more d6. Spoken like a gentleman. That is for UCT a 4 or better.
Didn't
I'm
you
gonna
say
shoot back, and
something
I don't feel
about-
bad if I didn't.
Did hit him, and again 3 or better to save it.
Wasn't
Yes, I
one
did.
of the was one of the
So
British
why was that extra one
characteristics-
a 4 or better? And his
They were all 4s. All his shooting was 4 or better. His saving is 3 or better.
Wasn't there a British characteristic about shooting at close range?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Look, I'm looking. At
I'm pretty sure you said it.
Vickers. That's the.
Podcast.
I'm looking.
No, it's for carrier platoons.
Yeah, that's if he's a
It's
carrier.
not-
Yeah, he gets to reroll
He's
a
not
miss
a carrier.
if the target spotted is, and by the way, it has to be spotted as well, so he didn't spot it.
It's +2 firepower dice at close range,
Yeah.
but they're not carrier platoon. They're just low-rate infantry, I think. So.
Yeah, so this is 2d6. I don't see
And the
anything.
rest of yeah,
No, they get no shot
yeah. So it'll be 3d6, I think, total.
because that is close range. Thank you. Yes, 3d6. Looking.
Let me check. No
Are you going to react
spotting.
shot him?
Yeah,
yeah,
he's react shooting him. So it's 3d6
So what-
for
sorry,
4s.
Before you do that, before you do that, Carl,
Yeah.
what's the? Since he's already been shot at, why not wait until it's our activations and shoot at him regularly?
First of all, he's going to get to shoot at him twice because this marker will come up.
Yeah, so you're just using it in his phase.
Markers come up at the end of the phase.
So I can move and fire with him again in my
Reposition
fair
your
enough,
boy.
I got you. All right.
So,
So-
3d6 for 4.
Alrighty.
Even though he's standing there in the open.
That's
Number of dice is based on
it's
the,
it's his save that's going to matter here. One
hit.
now instead of saving on a 3, he has to save on a 4. Because he's outstanding in his field. 1 die. No. Takes a.
What's the range on infantry weapons again? At 14? Or is it just infinite?
No, it's not. It's right here. It's right on him. Regular range is 4. Are you talking the?
0 to 14.
Is 0 to 14 is
okay.
regular. Elevated is 20.
Alright, I was just checking something, so
Mm-hmm.
good to know.
Continue British.
All right. What else you want to do over there, CT?
If you don't want it, I will. Let's see, I did. Can I move this combat patrol? Is he locked by these guys?
No, it's never a lock. You just have to move away from him. You have to establish that 8 inches of distance. You couldn't end this move within 8 inches.
Gotcha.
That's like two guys with rifles. They're like, we want to be right next to this platoon of Germans.
But also they don't have to leave because they're sitting there going, "Be very quiet. Maybe they don't see us."
True.
And they're British, so they're semi-invisible anyway.
Of course.
They're smoking like mad.
That's
Yeah.
right. Smoking an entire pack of cigarettes at the same time.
Or I could deploy another combat patrol off my company commander.
Uh-huh. Sure can.
It's 18 inches, right?
No, well, he's got to deploy. It's 8 inches from him.
Okay.
I thought you could deploy 8 inches from the combat commander.
Fidelis?
Yes, it's 8. I think it's 18 off. I could be wrong.
Is
but
it
I
just
believe it's-
is it 8? So it's just 8 off a consolidate.
Yes, if the consolidate, it's 8, I believe, and then you can't be within 8 of enemy combat patrols.
Given, groovy.
Because I know I deployed one last time we played, 18 inches
Yeah, yeah.
from.
Yeah, of course, you could deploy troops there and shoot these guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Likewise for Achilles on his other combat patrol.
This one, you mean?
Yeah, do you want to deploy yours?
Well, they don't really have anything to shoot at except a combat patrol. So you're probably
Foo in the building.
18 inches is correct. Thank you.
Now that you're seeing the combat patrols pop, you'll start to see their importance as you're going to start needing them.
well. The
Yeah,
the
if we
food in the
can-
building is actually out of range.
And you've also seen how hard it is to kill, at least with mortar fire, a foo and a company commander.
So you're probably better off to use this or bring something else on. So,
Yeah, well, the only guy I have to bring on is this platoon, but he's got that attached.
yeah. Yeah, you probably don't want to bring that there.
Not yet.
So yeah, either deploy another CP or move this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna deploy a different one.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Anything else for the British?
Well, we don't have any more of those little thingies.
But
No, we have
you can go to your
commander.
HQ if you wish.
Well, what do you think, CT? Anything else we want to do?
Nothing else I want to do now.
Okay. All right. Then I think we are done for the moment.
Okay. Unfortunately, this comes off. Where did I put my smoke? It's little. Okay.
Oh, the smoke comes off the end of your
Yeah,
phase?
it's only during your movement that it's an effect. You're basically advancing behind it.
It basically means
So it's-
protects you, helps protect you from reactive fire, basically.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Hence why I still think he should have gotten some when he deployed.
Just putting that out there. Yeah.
I agree with you.
Doesn't say that though. All right, Germans, what you got?
I pulled that off.
Okay, so you pulled ours off, but theirs don't come off.
They all come off.
Yeah,
They
right.
all come off. All greens come off.
Okay,
Um,
just want to make sure I'm getting
so in our combat patrols, move away from anyone they're hesitant, or they just locked in place if they're hesitant.
Hesitant is brutal in this game.
I'm just asking, because it might.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
You want to move away?
I'm just thinking about what to do here. So,
That's a
I was going to
react.
ask if we deploy right there and we should.
and I know we can't deploy on hesitant, unfortunately.
Right.
So,
Ah,
Killers is very scary. That's why. They're all smoking cigarettes and
That's right.
That's secondhand smoke, don't you know?
That's our most dangerous.
Up
up
those
those camels, lads.
that
We
would
don't
be a new
carry
target.
ammunition. We kill
Yeah.
everybody with secondhand smoke.
I feel like you want to throw it down here on these guys.
Oh yeah, no. If it's going to be a new target, might as well throw it there.
Help the Carcinogenian.
All right, here we go. A treble one hesitant, my call sign. They may do two things. They may only fire at close range targets, and they may rally, but no other actions may be issued.
Okay, then all right, that's it for that. I guess we'll throw 2 on the foo.
Yeah.
That's yours, so I'll let you roll it.
What will the foo do?
The Foo would like to blast these guys in the orchard.
Foo fight.
What is he going to use to fire the foo? What's the foo going to
The
fire?
battalion mortars.
I target this guy in the I target the center. The center.
Yeah, you pick pick that guy there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to our battalion. Whoop, there it is. Accuracy modifiers. So cost 2. It's not the same. Aim point is not over 30 inches for sure. I don't see anything else. So it's a 7 or better.
There we go.
That is stolid fire. We all know that that regular battalion mortars are 5d6. They have a HE radius of 4 inches. Any modifiers to their hits? You didn't get a critical hit. It's not in that. It's not in a trench. Not a pillbox or bunker. No. So who gets it first? This platoon, I should think. 4d6 on those. 4d6 on those boys.
Is it 5 or
5d6 on those boys. Cover doesn't count. Cover don't count.
You have to have overhead cover,
Yeah,
basically.
you gotta have a
No,
building.
it's
Threes do not count.
5d6, you need 4s.
5 on each of these guys.
No,
or
no,
just
the whole
five?
The whole
platoon.
platoon.
1. And you can save that on a 4. And you do. And now the company commander, C company, 5 dice. Nothing.
Let's move this. Combat patrol.
Combat patrol catches 5.
All the hits are on the combat patrol, of course.
Savaging that combat patrol. He's just taking a horrific pounding. Because he's gonna take the same thing, isn't he? Yeah. So it's all the zeroed in stuff. So he saves on a 3.
4.
Saves on so 5 on a 4. Oh wait, no, time out. Combat. They are in the end. Yeah, they're the same as regulars. Got it.
Okay.
So 5 for 4.
We're saving up. We were saving up.
Blasted that CP to Kingdom Come. That's
Yeah.
No kidding.
it's this one here.
Is this one in range?
Is he? Oh no, he's in.
Okay.
Yeah, you got.
I thought it was to center.
Oh, that's right. It is. We have been playing. That is fair. Center to center. No. Okay. Okay.
Two
So-
guys in a radio are like, whew.
More shooting on that side.
Yeah. I'll throw an order on these guys, and so if I activate them shoot, all three of these guys can shoot out this way if they want, right? Or they all to shoot the same target.
Good question. Don't know the answer. Fidelis? I'm looking it up unless you know.
I don't know 100% for sure, but I believe we only played one target to one target.
Yeah, that's my memory, but I don't want to call him out if I'm wrong. Firing overview. Yep, yeah, declare the firm.
Want to deploy that one? And
Yeah, I might deploy these.
Yeah,
guys.
it's one target. Yep,
Okay. So I can move and fire, right?
of course.
So if I adjust my deployment.
If obviously if you move, you take a malice, but
Yeah. Well, I can fire either 3, or I can move and fire.
4.
you're not going to get everybody facing that way because you got.
Yeah, no. I'm only gonna get 2, and most will get 2. But I could get the MG. Well, it's very good the MG down there, and they'd be rolling
Yeah, you're talking about
4 dice.
you'd be rolling 66 with 2 rerolls.
And he would need. Do I have to roll a distance to move down there, or if this is a BUA, can I just take a move action and move around inside?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I mean you can certainly move him. He'll just eat that 2d6. Can you fit 2? But the problem is you can't. Can you fit 2 abreast in there? No. Can you? Nope.
I don't know if you want to say that's good.
No,
or
you
not.
can't. Mm-mm. This is bigger than it should be.
Yeah. Okay. So I can either sit. I can sit, and the question I'm asking is, inside, if you're moving inside a built-up area like this, do you just, if you want to rearrange your garrison, do you just move, or do you have to roll dice for it?
I would just I would say just move, but you just take the
Okay.
penalty for moving. But
No, I'll still have more dice with the MG than I will the single
that's also true.
platoon.
Yep. Well,
So
yeah,
I'll-
yeah. It's worth 3 across. Yeah. Okay. So it's 4d6,
Let me double check my modifiers, making sure I'm not missing anything.
and you're gonna get 1 more for being close range. That'd be 5.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just double checking.
Sure, of course.
Yep.
5d6 for 4s.
And no rerolls, so no one else can shoot at it, right?
Correct.
Or do
Exactly.
these?
Nope.
Okay.
No support.
Yep. Okay. All right. I will go with that then.
Doubt they're gonna like it.
Ooh, there's a 6.
2.
The 6 extra
Double
one?
6. It's double 6 that adds.
Yep.
So that's 2. You got to block them with force.
Oh, well done.
Jeez.
Can
Nothing
we
there.
react to that
Yes, you may.
with our HQ, one of our HQ dice?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's got to come out. Yeah, you're gonna pop that down to 5. You've done so. You may now shoot, if that's what you wish to do.
Yes, we do.
All right. So once again, 6. There was no movement that time, but you are carrying shock now. So since you are carrying shock, is that a 1 or a 2? Shock is 1. So that takes you down to 5, but that you go back up to 6 because you're close range, but they're in a building, so 2, 4 dice for 4s.
And it's a spot.
Oh yes, and you'll need
Right.
that spotting dice either before or after you pick. He does not see you.
We see a lot of machine gun fire, but not much else.
They shot at me, but I don't see him.
Yeah. Spotting dice
But
is
you
actually
see them, they're just
it-
obscured.
Yeah, it's actually a bad word for it. I think that's 2 for 4s, 3s, 2 for 3s, because you're obscured.
You see muzzle flashes in the windows, which
Oh,
are
there's
sure
one.
they are.
Little plink. Back to the Germans.
Let's see.
Put that.
A lot of gunfire over here.
Do have to mark them as having acted.
Yeah. Let me see. If I could throw those guys. I don't have enough orders to risk trying to issue a second activation. I think they're out of range anyway. Yeah, they're arranged for that anyway. So I'll throw it on these boys here.
Okay.
And
What they gonna do?
we're gonna bring out.
Boy.
Toys. He's got toys. Look at that. He's got toys. I can tell. Let me get that out of here. Let me hold that. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
hold that.
guess
You should be able to.
right there,
That good? Okay.
and we're gonna shoot these boys up.
Okay, you can take this back. That's for you. And let's see here. So what'd you bring? What'd you bring? That's just a straight. Is that just a straight 66? Yeah. 66
gonna be-
minus 2 because you moved. That's a 4.
I gotta spot them.
And you got to spot them. Yep. Not close range.
They are obscure.
Mm-hmm. You,
Not see
you
them.
can't. They're lurking. 4d6 for 4s.
2 hits.
And these 2 dice for 3s. Got them both.
All right, that's it.
We
Well,
can
City's on
react.
fire tonight.
You may react to
Can
that.
react.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Yeah,
one
we
more.
want to shoot back.
All right, so 4 drop to 4, and then we pick up a marker. We're gonna shoot it there. Now you are carrying shock, of course. So that's gonna be that's a -1. Didn't move. That's nice. So that's 5. Yeah, 5. Yep.
And I need to
And you
spot
gotta
them.
see if you can see them. Yeah.
Oh, they do see me.
Oh, look at
Unfortunate.
that. 5 for 4. Three.
Wow.
3 save on 4s.
Got them all.
Oh, saucy. Man, a lot of bullets are flying, but apparently nobody can hit anything. Very good.
We have that one chrono, and we could always use one from here. But you want to move, like deploy and
Yeah.
move these guys? Cut these
I mean,
guys to
I
run?
want to move them because if I deploy them, they're just gonna sit here for this turn. Right now, they're out of range.
Yeah, they're not close enough. So you're gonna move them.
So I'm gonna shift them.
You're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
shift
move
this. Shift this comm patrol this way. Sort of more this way, I guess. Trying to get to the corner of this building.
Yep.
So you get 2d6, right?
Yep, 2d6 for all CPs.
I think I'll do it.
I'm tempted to double it in my head again.
Did you want to go back here so they can't shoot you?
Well, then I won't be able to deploy very effectively. Is the thing.
True.
Oh, if they shoot at me, they're not shooting at these guys. So you know,
True, yeah, yeah.
and that'll do it. That we're done.
All right.
Well, I mean, technically we have 2 HQ orders, but I don't see any reason to use them.
There's nothing we can do over here, so.
Yeah.
All right. Now we go down to the regroup phase, and in the regroup phase, the attacker gets 2, the defender gets 1. There are 2 things you can do, and they're well marked here on the QRS. Salute to them. In the regroup phase, you may you may move 2d6, and this must be a unit that has not received an order in this turn. It can move 2d6, rally 3d6, or deploy on a CP.
Does that include units that were hesitant as well, or no?
No.
I'm assuming not.
Yeah, no.
Because I would defeat the point of hesitant. So
Right. Yeah. So I first asked the attackers. The way it goes is attacker, defender, attacker. Anything you guys want to do?
If we deployed on a CP, could we shoot?
No, I think you just deploy.
I think that's the price you pay
Okay.
for not.
For not giving them an
Having
order.
Done it
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, there's no shooting anywhere in this. It's moving, rallying, and deploying.
And it's
there's no,
only
like,
units
close
that
range
have
shooting?
not activated, right?
Correct. They can't have received an order, is the actual language of the rule. But yeah, it's the same thing.
I got nothing then.
Okay. Germans, anything?
I don't think so.
No.
All right. That's turn 3 in the books. This is now turn 4. Repeat turn 4. Nobody has fudged either way, so therefore 9 dice.
Got order tokens to take off too.
Yeah, swipe out your order tokens. Thank you. That's good kibitz.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Now, I'll just audit the British first, I guess. That one is dead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular orders. Give yourself those. And 2 HQ orders, unfortunately. Oh, that's exactly how many you have. Congrats, you've refilled the bucket. Now I come over here and visit the Germans. I see one that's wasted, but I also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular orders and 2 HQ orders. So if you want to grab yours, do you have 6 orders? I'll give you them right here. Here they come.
We got 6.
You got them? You got them? Good man. All right. Anybody want to convert their their company orders into extra HQ orders? I can't imagine the British do because they got all 6. How about the Germans?
So we get this back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes back. Your company commander now has that back. Correct.
I think we're good with 6.
I think we can might as well gamble this one, see if we can get up to 5.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna throw
do that.
just put a company order on him. 4, 5, 6. Got it.
Yeah.
So that takes you to 5. Who gambled that, Chrono, please?
No, it'll be this guy, second company.
Lurking in there. Okay.
He's lurking in the house.
I'm gonna pull him out of there, just so I can see him.
Yeah, I can stick him on.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Appreciate that. Okie doke. So therefore, on the 2d6 initiative roll, it is 6 for the British and 5 for the Germans.
Why are we only 5?
Because you only have 5 HQ orders.
Oh, okay.
That is 14.
That's nothing there.
All right, the British.
Okay, so we have to remove this roller every time.
Every single time.
You gotta shake it up a little bit.
Shake it up, make it
Every
move, yeah.
single time.
All right, British.
Pick it up and do this.
Why did you do that to ours? Ours was doing
Why did you shake loose his mojo? His mojo is now a shook.
One's the rest of the night for you too.
Oh, why would you say such a thing?
CT, you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I think you need to do a couple in a row to get your boys moving in that orchard.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna move these guys.
What are they going to do? Move and fire? You want to use your smoky move? What do you want to do?
That's a really good question.
Use this.
Jim, if you move into close combat of a combat patrol, they immediately pop.
They just poof, yeah.
Yeah, I think
So
you want to.
If you get to within 1 inch of a CP, it just poofs.
If I get to within 1 inch.
Yep.
So we don't get to react.
No. There's nothing to react there.
I think 1 inch keeps you in that orchard.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get to this edge here.
Groovy. So which will you use?
I'm sorry.
Which movement will you use?
Since I'm already getting cover from the orchard, the smoke won't matter.
It does. It actually is. The smoke is quite nice. The smoke, if indeed they shoot at you, let's go through it one more time. Enemy units targeting them lose 1d6 firepower.
Okay. And so to use the smoke, I just roll 2 dice.
2d6 and take the highest.
Well, they don't actually have anybody they can shoot at Eastern Stance, though.
At this time.
But the smoke goes off after our.
Yeah, but if he reacts,
so it
well,
doesn't matter if they
that's
deploy.
true. That's true. Yep.
We can't react deploy.
Correct. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. So I think I'm better off to use 3 dice and forget the smoke then.
Well, keep one so you can still shoot. Because
Well,
you could maybe shoot this one off, or shoot at them.
If I keep one, if I just use 2 dice, I get the full movement of the 2 dice, right?
Yep.
Okay. Not like the smoke one where I only get 1 of the die.
Correct.
Okay. So we'll use 2 then.
The other thing you have to keep in mind too, Achilles, in your movement is your area of control for your companies. Because now you have a 3rd company in who has a 3rd lane. You need to keep that first
Yep.
B company platoon out of.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of it, actually. Because his lanes are not what you would expect, but they are clear to me.
They're diagonals, typical Achilles fashion. Isn't it?
OPSEC, unfair OPSEC.
No kidding. Thanks, Fidelis.
Well, no, that has to be declared, doesn't it?
It does. He declared it to me as the umpire.
Okay.
Didn't have to.
I thought
tell
it was
the
declared to all at the
jury.
table.
No, well,
It is now.
Yeah, it doesn't have. Why would it have to be? If you have an umpire, it only has to be declared if you don't have an umpire. 5.
All right. So I got 5 more.
You're there. I mean, you're where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
So that pops, as you say.
Okay.
And you could shoot.
I would keep them facing. Because if you want to shoot,
What's the firing arc again? Is it 90?
It's
or-
45.
45, right?
45 off each side.
So, yeah, if they're like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oops. All right. There we go.
also after you move a combat patrol, can you still deploy off of them that turn?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Okay. Nice try.
All right. And
The only way you could do that, I want to be clear, you could do it by issuing a second command. But then you got to take the second command risks.
Gotcha.
I can shoot. All right. But I don't see any reason to shoot at this when I can shoot at them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they're hard to hit. But
They
yeah.
are hard to hit, but hitting that only makes it go away, which really doesn't mean anything at the moment.
Well, it means
Besides,
they
I
can
have
deploy and
somebody
shoot
else
you.
that can shoot at him.
Oh yeah, true.
So you're going to shoot at the foo?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, you've got 3d6. You moved, so that drops you down to 4d6. Again, it's not a great shot, but it ain't hurtful to do it. So it's 2d6 because he's in the building.
3d6 and it went down to 4?
No, you had 6d6.
Ah, okay.
You had 6. You had 3 guys, 2 each, 6. Drops 2 because you moved, 4.
Okay.
Drops 2 more because he's in a building, 2. Anything else? Anything else?
Yeah, spot him. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Spot
but-
me.
Yeah. It's such a dumb word. It just really bugs me because it isn't spotting. Spotting suggests you don't see him. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, so it's you can roll it before or after Achilles, but it is 2d6 for 4s. But you do need a spotting
Okay.
guy.
Okay, let's do the spot first.
Yep,
Nope, see him.
2d6 for 4s. 1. Now, this is where I got to check their morale test against fire.
It's
Combat
it's still
patrols.
2.
Yeah, it's still 2s. So 1 die, don't roll a 1.
Why do you keep saying
Oh, hey. All right, so that
Turn
order is
live. Turn live.
moved up. Got him. Okay. Next for the British.
All right, CTE.
You can keep working on that side if you want.
Okay. Let's see. Should I shoot this guy off, you think?
Yeah.
I don't have a shot over here, unfortunately.
It's not individual bases. It's the platoon.
Yeah, okay. It's the whole platoon, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. We'll take a shot here.
All right. They did not move. 3d6. That
66?
3d. That's where I got Achilles confused. I'm dirty
Yes.
and bad.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's 66. Now I understand why. That's only fair. That is a combat patrol, so it gets 4d6. So it drops it to 4d6. I forgot that one. We got to remember that because they're harder to hit too. Because it's not that many guys, to be honest. And you got to. Are they? Oh, they're always obscured.
Yeah, they're
so
already
they're already obscured. So
yeah.
don't even have to roll for it. So 4d6 for 4s.
Okay.
1 and 1 for 3. No.
Ugh.
Poof. Ooh, suddenly there are not so many Germans in that area.
Well.
Interesting.
Pseudo-Germans.
Those for Germans. You stop saying that. That was mean. Stop saying your mean things.
TTS really makes this nice because you can imagine that dark green QRS,
Mhm.
how often that was passed around between people.
Yes.
Okay. All right, CT, you want to do something?
Yeah, let's rally these guys.
3d6 or 1d6?
1d6.
Okay. Yep.
And then they would like to shoot.
That's whom are they shooting? Oh, those hosers. Okay, yeah. I was like, what are you shooting at, man? Oh, so
They're
6.
obscured to Jim.
Yeah, they were definitely obscured to me. No kidding. Your
Man, that new camouflage pattern is really good.
You did rally. You do have shock, so that's 2. That drops you from 6d6 to 4d6, and you do have to see if they're obscured. So 4d6 and obscured. They are obscured. 4d6 for a 4.
Did that shock still there, or did they rally?
Yeah, they rallied. They rallied off. That's why they was 2d6 rather than 2.
Yeah, but is this shock still here though?
It
That would
is.
be 3.
Yes.
No. They are 6. They lose 1 for the shock. They lose 1 for the rally. So that takes them to 4.
Got it. All right. Got it. Okay.
So 2
That's
hits. 2 hits for a 3. Owie.
Oh, save one.
Plink.
Ow. Ooh.
Pew. No! Fritz!
They killed Fritz.
Combat is so snappy in this game.
It is. It is. Once you get the
Don't go
modifiers
back.
in, once you get the modifiers in your thick head, he says, pointing to himself.
I could react now. I want to save these orders. I need them. I'm gonna need these.
You could
orders.
react to that.
I could shoot back. Yeah.
Will you shoot back?
Yeah. We also have a ton of battalion orders.
Yeah,
we
can you
do.
use an HQ to react?
You can. It's free
Okay.
cash. HQ stuff is free cash.
I'll use a battalion order to react them.
Yeah.
We will,
Did you put yourself to 4? You did. Look at that. Wonderful.
I've denoted. I'll throw this out here so we know it was spent.
Yeah. Yep. And so
And
1,
they
2,
will-
so 6 to 5 because you do have shock.
Yep. And I will roll to see if I see them.
Mm-hmm.
I do see them.
You do see them. 5
Obscuration.
for 4.
They are not obscured to my sight.
You did 6.
Oh, we just 6. Let me reroll that. Sorry.
You're not allowed to beat 2. Yeah, you get 2.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Rip.
2 hits for 4s.
4s. Yeah. Ooh, got one.
Ooh.
One back.
Pushed him back.
Back.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that, and that was very clear watching the live plays from Richard and David. It's a lot of this back and forth because the band is so narrow. Because you go to 3, you're suppressed. And you're starting to take deaths after that, or at least prospectively. Continue. That is a continuation for the British. That was a response shot.
I'll use one over here to shoot.
All right, that's another
Go
6.
rally and just shoot.
You want to rally though? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so you will carry because the thing is you probably might as well because you're gonna take the -1 for the shock, but you're gonna take it no matter what is my point. You're gonna be
I got you.
you're gonna be at a -1 die.
Yep, I got you. I'll rally then 1d6.
Yep. No.
Or not.
Or not. So, so you didn't say it doesn't cost you extra, but it doesn't, So it's 66. However, -2, -3, so 3d6, and you have to check against obscuration. They are not obscured to your sight. Chrono's making me do that. 3d6.
Hit a 3d6?
3d6 for 4.
Nothing.
Not a thing. How about
I'm
you?
going to react.
I thought you
Surprisingly,
might.
on-
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, that's that one machine gun dude. Yeah.
It's gonna be.
And by the way,
675
and
episodes.
you're doing it just fine, Chrono. I have no objection to it. The way it's supposed to work, I looked this up. When you move in the BUA, you declare which way you're facing.
Ah,
So
for the whole platoon.
yeah, exactly. You're facing this way.
Okay, so the whole platoon's shooting out this side now.
Yep.
So I do get my.
You do
rerolls.
get those rerolls, exactly. That's the consequence is you can't shoot this way.
Yeah, I'm currently cannot shoot at this boy over here.
Yeah, exactly.
salty.
So that makes sense. You're all packed into that side. I don't know how you're fitting, but you are. So that
everyone else is huffing ammo for the MG.
so that is 66 minus 1 for the shock you're carrying, but plus 1 because that's got to be close range. Did I give that to you, CT? I don't think I did. You got
No.
one. Yeah, you got one more coming. One more for a 4.
Still didn't get it.
Didn't get it. So you're back up to 66. I see no other modifiers. 6d6 for 4s, obviously not obscured. 3.
I'm going to re-roll those 2 ones.
Yep. You can reroll all 3 of them.
I only get 2 re-rolls. I thought.
Only 2 there.
How many you got? You only got the 2? You have 3 guys.
Oh, do I get re-roll for each?
Yeah, each base is a reroll.
Holy moly!
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling all 3 of them. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
2 more hit. Oh, 1 more hit.
One more hit, so that took you
2 more
from...
hits. It's a double 6. It's a double 6. It's 2 more hits.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is. That is the net of it. So is that a total of 4, right? Correct?
5.
No, because you got...
No,
did you have 3? You
had-
had 2
I had-
initially.
I got 3. I had 3 initially. I had 2 4s and a 6. I re-rolled into 1 6.
1,
so
2,
give me-
3, 4, 5, yeah. 5 for 3. No machine guns in the open.
5 for 4.
Yeah, and it's 4, I'm
for
afraid.
4,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's okay.
bullets.
Well, now we find out how this goes. So that was 5, you said, and it was cut down. So
4.
it's a total of 4 hits.
4
so
hits.
Yep.
1, 2, and because it's a 3, 4, it means one of these 2 has to go.
Then I'd kill 1 more. Or is it
No,
only...
no. It's what you have to in order to kill. You need 2 over suppression.
I did get pure suppression.
No, you did not. You were at
thought
1.
that-
You hit 4 hits. You
Yeah,
got 4 hits. He was
Yeah.
at 1. You got 2 more, which takes you to 3, which means you had 2 more, which is what killed the base.
Oh, so it's not the first shock over.
No,
kills
no.
the
The first shock
second
over suppression only gives what's called a KIA opportunity, which means he would have died on a 5 or a 6. When you hit him with 2, he's automatically dead.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, got it. Machine guns.
Yeah, that's the bad day. That's the bad day for those boys. Continue though, British.
Hey, CT,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you drop some like heavy artillery on those guys or something?
You know what?
Or it's like
I don't like those guys. I don't like.
Yeah,
When you
why
put
don't
it that way.
Why don't you kill everybody in there?
why don't you flatten the buildings and set them on
Why
fire?
don't you?
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
and then sow salt into the ground.
I was wondering where
Hey,
my
this is France.
I was
They're allied
wondering
buildings.
where my Achilles was, and now I realize he has arrived. Very good.
Kelly's remodeling company.
May we help you?
All right, we want to use one of our
Mhm.
big boys.
Well, you certainly have line of sight, and you don't spend it unless you get it. So the question is, you calling regiment or you calling division?
So let me understand how these work. One of them is regiment, the other.
No. You have 2 missions. Every time you
Ah,
call, you make the choice to call regiment or division. If they answer the phone and deliver presents, one of those markers goes away. If the
What's
phone,
the difference between regiment and division?
yeah, division has the big toys. They are one. They are
They're
one.
slightly less
They're
likely to
slightly
be
less
available.
likely to answer the phone.
They'll answer our call. We'll call division.
Oh, he's calling division. Well, the
Kelly's
to
calling,
answer
so
the
it's
question, seven or better gets you something. 2d6.
You
8.
got it.
Heavy battery fire mission. Holy crap. Party time battalion style. So that's... All right, artillery accuracy. No, it's none of those things are going to apply. This is...
No, he still have to zero in. Or
Oh,
is
he's
it
got to
just-
zero it in, but there's no modifiers. So,
Alright.
okay, don't danger close is bad. Do not danger close this. 2d6, you'd love a 7 or better.
Monsters.
Bingo. Okay, and this is a heavy battery, which means you're dropping 8d6 on every... just the one guy in there, right?
It's a platoon, yeah. I think 10 to 7 from
Drops
the
it to 7 for the building. Yep, that's it.
What's the
7d.
radius on that?
The radius on an 8 is 5 inches. 5 inches.
That's gonna get everything.
So would it hit the
Gonna
CP
get
too?
the
Depends on what you're targeting. Like, targeting like the platoon or.
He's targeting it in such a way he can hit the CP, and it's.
Well, when I did this, you said
Yes.
center to center.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if he goes after the center one here, he hits everything in that BUA plus them, right?
Well, the BUA is
Centered on the BUA.
yeah,
only
he's
one target.
yeah. He's outside. He's outside. At 5 inches, he's not close enough. So that's 7, and there's going to be another thing. They're going to have to leave, but I'll get to that in a second. So it's 7d6 looking for 4s. 3. Not the best he might have rolled, but that's still pretty darn good. And those are regulars, and it is zeroed in, so that is going to be looking for 4s.
I took one.
Nice.
Took
nice.
1. Now, we'll remember that 1. Because that was divisional, all units in open or in cover must retreat or take 1 additional shock to stay in the position. Oh, that's just cover. Never mind. He's in a building, so... Yes, really takes...
Cover and building.
Yeah, he takes 1.
Ooh,
Could have been a lot worse.
dodging.
Yeah,
Good dodging, yeah.
that could have been a lot worse, and I must claim one of your missions.
Dodged a 155.
Yeah.
Good.
I think at
storm and
105,
storm-
it's-
storm buildings.
I think it's 105s in divisional at this point in the war, but yeah.
That was underwhelming at best.
Yeah, had that die roll gone a little bit different, let's be honest. But yeah.
I rolled very well on my saves. I was.
British will continue.
Did you want to do anything else, Achilles?
Well, you used up all our orders, didn't you?
No, we got 6 right
you
here.
got 6 battalion orders.
Okay.
wanna use them.
Tell me, how does this arrive?
What's that there? I'm sorry. That comes in. These are a platoon together. They're together.
Correct.
They love each other. That's 1 troop and 2 troop. There's 2 ways they can come on. The most likely is they come on your baseline.
But they have to be on the road.
Nope.
Oh, they can come in anywhere on the
Nope.
baseline?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you want to deploy using reserves, they gotta come on the road.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that the only place you really want them, if you want to move them to a deployment point or to a combat patrol, they've got to be on a road. But
Road, yeah.
yeah, but I mean, he doesn't really have anybody.
Cities on roads, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was kind of curious about that because they don't have a CP marker, so it could
Nope.
be any CP marker.
They can be any CP marker, but it's got to be on a road. Well, you remember, you're British. You should have attached them to somebody. Did you not?
No, we did not. We kept them as individual platoons.
It doesn't. You can't do that. This support has to be with one of the 3 companies.
That is not what you told us.
Yes, it is. I said specifically that
That's what you
because.
told us, but I'm not sure what you told them. I was in the.
Well, no, you guys have the flexible deployment. The British are the ones that don't.
Right. For support guys, we had to.
Those are considered support.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember you said they were reserved, but they could either be attached or they could be by
Yes,
themselves.
that's what I remember.
Okay, then I
That's what I
lied.
remember
They have
you
to be
telling me.
attached to somebody. But that's okay.
I lied.
Then I lied, and look, I'm not gonna hold you to account for it, but you do have to attach these platoons to one of the sections, to one of the companies.
Okay. All right. Well, that does make a difference. Okay.
But it can be anyone you want. I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
Now
but-
suddenly
but-
they're attached to C.
Yeah. No, they can't be. So he
Well, it can't be. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Because
he's gonna have to run a combat patrol out there anyway, and he can't
Right,
bring
I
them
have-
out here because that's not on a road.
It's also not different. It's also a different company.
Yeah.
Or is
That's C.
No, that's
That would be
it.
C, but it's
You're
not.
right.
He'd have to.
Why would we attack
He'd have to get him up there. Yeah, and then he couldn't deploy this
Yeah.
turn anyway.
Well, couldn't he use? You said the company command.
Yeah. If he wanted to do that, he could. Yep.
Okay, what was that?
You could advance that to that point, and then you could bring these guys out because they are connected to a road, so they'd be coming off of here.
Sure. You said I can bring them off of the back
Yeah.
line as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, okay. So then I wouldn't need the combat patrol. I could just bring them on.
Yep. Just bring them on in their company
We're
area.
still attached to somebody.
Yeah, you bring them on in their
So I
company area.
So I could attach them to company B
Sure.
and bring them on here.
Yep.
Right?
Sure could.
Okay. All right. Now that we got all that straight.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm attaching 1st Troop 7th to Company B,
Hello.
and they're gonna come in here.
Mhm.
What's that cost us, by the way?
It's just their move. It's one.
Okay. And how far in do they go?
They make their move on a. They get a 2d6 like everybody.
Just off the baseline?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, got it. Okay. And they don't want to leave the hill.
There, stay on that hill.
They're going to stay on that hill.
Got it.
Where Achilles is going, he doesn't need roads.
That's right. Now, deploying them, if I move them, I can't shoot, right?
No, sure you can. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm sorry. They're deploying, so no, you cannot shoot when you deploy. I keep thinking that it's moving, but yeah, you can move and shoot, but you can't deploy and shoot.
Okay. All right.
Which seems like plenty.
So you can deploy off a combat patrol and shoot.
No. Nope.
we've
Well,
done
yeah,
that?
you can. That's
Yeah,
fine.
And we did that for years.
You let me do that, yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, that's a because it counts as moving. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
One of them is moving.
Yeah. I'm corrected. Yeah, so you could shoot them.
I could shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the house down.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to shoot.
Can I blow it up, Jim? Can I blow it up?
He seems to want to.
Can I kill it? Can I
Now
kill
it's
it?
now it's fun. This platoon fires as one, so they get a total of 9 HE. Yeah. Let's go through how that works. You'll see they have two stats. Obviously, they're going to be using their HE modifiers. No, that's silly. That's all movement. Here we are. Not a close range target. It did move, so that'll drop it to 7. Anything else?
Let me see. In buildings -2.
Yeah, it's in buildings -2, so that drops it to 5. No, they're over those trees.
But they're still in a building. Is it a roll test?
Yeah. No. But they're not. They're. Oh, that's right. They're obscured that way. Yeah.
Right, so I've...
Yeah, it's the same thing. So you're rolling a 5d6.
Well, we have two different firepowers, right, Jim? Because we got a
Yep.
Firefly and we got a 75.
Right, but you add them together.
Okay.
It's just HE. So it's 9 minus. Like I say, it's 9 minus. Oh, that's right, they
in the
each-
building.
I gotta check that out because they do fire by platoon. But the question is, do they eat the double 2? I don't think they do. Because
If they're shooting the platoon, I would imagine you double up on negatives. That would seem very silly.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not confident though, because
Nor
I'm
well,
not team confident
Ken,
either.
if you can't hear me clicking, that would pretty well indicate I'm not sure either. Soft skins, no. Anti-tank fire, no. That is not what I want. Tanks, please. No, not flamethrowers.
Way to be difficult, England.
Oh, this had to have. Oh, there we are. That's what I wanted.
I'd also like it known that my driver is smoking one of those British cigarettes, so I get smoke right.
It can't be seen. Where'd it go? We
Yeah,
only had our
it does.
tanks in the
Yeah,
lead.
every any infantry platoon or AV gun section, which is what those yeah.
So these guys are just section. Okay,
Yep.
so it does get doubled up. Oof.
Yeah, it does. Well, it makes sense. I mean, because they are doubling up their firepower. You know,
So they're each at basically -4, essentially, right?
well, it's a total of -4, right? So it's
yeah,
um,
1 and it's just 1 dice then.
no, because it's 9 -4, which is 5. They moved.
But you said they each.
They-
You said they had 5 dice of fight.
Well, hang on a second, because now.
You said each section, right? So
But it's only a 1d6 because they're using HE, so that drops. So it's only 1d6 when it's firing against. Yeah, here's the Achilles rule: instead of 2d6 for a building, you only get 1d6. Da-da-da. So again, 9 -4 is 5, -2 is 3. 3 dice for 4s, and you have to check if you see them.
Damn.
you are shooting at a building a very long way away.
Well, it's more than that.
Building ain't moving.
The other thing is, if you hadn't been moving, you'd already be up to 7.
True. Yeah.
All right. So I have to see if I see it.
Yeah. You don't.
You don't.
3 dice. Two for 3.
Ooh, this is the FO.
Oh, it's the FO. 2 for the good old FO.
One day.
I
but
tell
not-
you, that guy.
He's taking so much pain. He's like, oh, I'm not sure if I like it here, but you know.
It's like
Anything
his
else?
outline is shot in the building.
Anything else from the British?
Do you have anything else you want to do with CT?
I mean, I could deploy here.
You
then
could,
shoot.
and you can shoot at those guys, and they can't do
Yep.
anything about it.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll use one of these.
Well, they could if they wanted to burn a company, but you don't know how much you're going to have to pay for that company order. That could cost them big. You just don't know.
Sorry, how does that work? It could end up costing us all of these orders, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well,
well,
they can't because they can't shoot this.
oh, that's right. They can't
Yeah.
shoot that way. Right. That's more fundamental.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is more
Now, these
fundamental.
guys, on
Okay.
the other hand,
Yeah.
Blank shot.
In the open, even.
Yeah,
Canister.
Kiss stop it.
That's got to be canister range.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I-
6.
yeah.
shotgun range.
Yeah, so that's 6.
And we're still sure they do not get smoke. even
Yes, I am quite.
only for moving.
Yeah.
You know, I did smoke off deployment.
Can we just this one time?
4. That's movement is
2, I think.
Yeah, movement is they're going to be down to 2. 2 and see if you see
I'll be
them.
right back. Did you see them?
2.
No.
Ooh. Saved neither?
Swing and a miss.
Oh, he shot. Never mind. I was like, whoa. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
CT.
so,
CT.
so that was 2. That went from 6 to 4 because they moved.
6 to 4 because they moved. 4 to 2 because they're in cover.
Gotcha.
In building specifically.
Yeah, good point. Okay.
All right, I think we're done then.
Germans.
Okay. Gotta take all the orders off.
Yeah, orders off. Thank you. Yep, orders off.
Okay. So right now, this flank is a problem. So we could
Well,
do
yeah,
a couple.
so- Yeah, so what are we do? Are we deploying? Are we moving these guys back, or?
I mean, we could do is we could deploy and throw a combat patrol, and then use a company order and a bunch of orders, and potentially a bunch of orders to throw a platoon out there to start shooting things. Which you might have to do because things are getting dicey.
So we can only deploy off a combat patrol.
Correct.
Yes. So what we can do is we can spend 1, put a combat patrol out, then spend potentially up to much more to throw it. Oh.
Is it Is it right? Did I understand this correctly that they have to leave this place now?
No, that is if it merely had been cover or in the open when they got hit by artillery, they would have had to leave or take another shock.
I see.
Yeah, so I think we need to do that over here, or
Right. You want to do it? You want to throw them out on this side, or put them in the woods and go that way? Or I feel like this is the bigger threat.
here's no standing in our field.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to
We'll
deploy
throw it
the.
back here.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw
have
them
to
way
do-
back there. Yep.
It's
So I
still
get-
out in the well.
We can't do much about it unless you put them in the building. But if we have the foo in there, so I'm not sure we can do that.
We can deploy over here, right?
Yeah,
How close are these?
that we
boys?
can do. Yeah.
Those guys, those
Yeah,
guys are.
we got a spot
Kind
here. Yeah.
their guys are kind of right there, so be careful about that too.
Oh,
We can throw
put the-
here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do one to throw out a combat patrol.
Okay, where's that? Yep.
And
and
then
what you did is
we'll use company commander
Yep.
order to
Yeah.
deploy.
so what happens?
Now
Well,
you have
to roll D6.
you have to roll a d6, and you want to roll high here.
Roll high? Oh,
Yeah,
Roll
because
high.
if you roll
roll.
if you roll low, you wind up having to spend extra.
Yeah, if you roll low, we could have potentially be throwing 3 orders on this. So.
Right.
Hey,
How's a
four's
4?
not terrible. That's not
Yes,
terrible. It's only
yes.
2.
Where is it? Yeah, well, it's actually 2 plus. It's whatever you have to give there plus what you had to pay.
Yeah, it's 1 order plus the one for the.
Got it.
order.
Cool. There you go. So it's 2. Very good.
All
So
right.
it's one additional to the one we've already done, or
Yeah.
2 more?
2 more.
It's 2 more because we had to play 1 more for another deploy order, and then
The roll
And then-
determined an extra one on top of that.
yeah. So
So it's 2 extra.
yeah, essentially.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
Yeah. You want to throw in? You want to throw this on with these guys to make this a
Oh
little?
yeah, I want to just
Make
load
this
this
a little-
whole. Yep.
Alrighty. Do what you will.
All right, they're coming onto that CP. I'm going to hold on to it, put one of those bases dead on top of it, and then face them how you like.
Wow. Yeah. You said it's 45, right?
Yep.
Now, when can I react?
After we
A-
finish.
After he shoots.
After he shoots.
Okay.
I think that does it, eh?
Yeah, you got him. You got those guys.
That hits those guys and those guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
We
got
need
it.
to.
Yep.
Use your target, I guess.
What will it
No,
be?
we'll shoot.
Well, who?
This doesn't really. Let's shoot these guys.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, that's 6. Actually, no. What am I
Is that
saying?
close?
It's the MMG.
It's the
MMG,
yeah. You got to look at the MMG. The MMG has 6. You moved, so it's 4. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 plus 3 rerolls. So,
Yeah.
it's not
Close.
close range. No.
No, 4
Close
inches is
is-
close range.
Yeah.
4 inches is close. So it's 40.
No, wait, no. It's 6 according to the QRS.
Well, there's 2. Remember, we've got the.
Or am I wrong? I don't know.
Let me have a look here, because we've always got the 2 ranges. You could be right. Come on.
Just-
Where'd it go?
It's-
It should be in the green section.
Oh, it's close. I see a little close
Oh,
target.
close range
thing.
target. Close range target. Oh, there it is up at the top. Oh yeah, 0 to 6. Yep. 0 to 6. So that washes one of them. So
5.
it's back to 5. 5 for 4s.
I mean,
So it's
I
just
mean,
the MG we're counting, not these guys.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah,
are
basically-
as long as that MG is there. These guys are rerolls.
So it's
and we have to CB spot him, right? Because that
Yep.
just is
Mhm.
cover for
Yep.
him. Okay.
spot roll.
Nope.
Oh well.
It's 5.
Yep.
I figured.
Mm-hmm.
For
4s. Mm-hmm. Almost always for 4s.
Oh, nice.
3.
4 of them. 3 of
That's
them.
not bad.
3 for 3s over there.
All right.
2.
Covers one.
1.
I didn't roll any ones, so there's no reroll. So that's what that is.
No, you hit him. Yeah, you hit him just fine. You don't get rerolls on his hits. It's you. No,
Oh,
but
you
oh yeah, no.
reroll
Yeah, you can. You can reroll both of these.
You
get
can reroll that 3
two
and that
rerolls.
2, yeah.
Yep, 2 rerolls.
Anything that misses,
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
okay, and he misses.
not just ones.
One more.
1 extra.
Another hit.
Achilles block for 3. And does. There it is. Now you may
Blocked,
react. Now you may react, Achilles.
You only blocked 1 of. You only blocked 2 out of 4. You should have 2.
You should have 2 hits. Yeah.
Okay. You may shoot Achilles if you wish.
Okay, who can I shoot with?
These guys. Those
Can I
guys.
shoot with everybody that can see them?
Yes,
Okay, so
You can
I
do multiple
react
reacts.
from-
or-
absolutely. Yeah, you just walked into
It
a.
costs him
Here,
it costs him
you-
a battalion order each time he does it.
Yeah, it's costing him orders, but
That's fine.
Okay, so I can react from here, here, and here.
yep.
Okay. I don't see any reason not to. What do you say, CT?
Yeah, at least 2 of the 3.
I mean,
That'll
just
only leave us with 2 left if you use 2. If you use 3,
I
that'll
count
leave
on
us
you
1.
to roll 6s.
It's a
I've
strategy.
seen my rolling so
I'd like
far,
to
right?
murder these people. They're out there where I can see them. I want to kill them.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the tanks. The
Yeah.
HE's got to be pretty nasty when they're out there like that, right?
Mhm.
I would hope.
And you haven't moved, so they
No.
can't
I
take it
haven't
away from you
moved.
anymore.
I know.
Even though you have those stabilizing gun sights, but whatever.
you know how it is. And these guys have shock on them, so I would probably be better served
Yep.
to shoot from here.
Yeah, I think those 2.
Mhm.
I mean, that's not close. These guys are close range. Though.
Yeah, that's also close range. So you get an extra die, which is going to wash the shock.
Oh, but I got 2 shock.
Doesn't matter. It's shock. Carrying shock is just a die.
Okay, so actually
No,
it is.
it's minus 1 for each.
Nope, it's not.
It's what says on the QRS.
No, it doesn't. Read it.
Shock / damage / rally. -1
Right, for each one of those. If you've shocked, if you've rallied, if you're damaged, that's 1 each.
Okay.
Ah, okay. So in other words, this at not close range and this at close range is the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, then I might as well shoot from here.
Yeah, it's all just considered what they call holding shock. Because remember, one shock has no effect at all. So there it is. All right, so you're going with this guy?
Yeah.
All right, so well, first of all, you should mark him as acted. And then you paid down your battalion. I know you have, because you're honest that way. He's clearly...
I didn't do. I didn't.
yet
touch
they
it
haven't.
as DT
Can we
did
get that marked down, please?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, very good. 6, didn't move, not carrying shock. So you're going to have to roll to see if he's obscured, and then it's just 6 dice. For force.
it. All right. Obscure. Yes.
Is
And 6. You said.
Mm-hmm.
even though I'm in cover.
That comes up under your roll, remember? So now it's
Yeah.
because he didn't see
4 for
you.
3.
It's now you get 4 for 3s instead of 4 for 4s.
Covered 1.
Okay, straight to suppression. That's nasty.
Okay. And the second one will be the tanks.
Okay. It's 9. I don't think we got any modifiers on that. Can't think of any. He's automatically obscured. You know that. Yeah, that's it. Goo! 9 dice for 4.
Oof.
6.
6.
Right.
6
I
for
got that right?
6 for 3s. No, you don't roll the check. He's automatically hiding down there.
Yeah, range.
Yes,
20.
6. Well, no, it's because he's suppressed. Suppressed is automatically obscured. They're thought to be crouching. 6 for 3s.
2 or 3.
2 hits.
So someone dies.
Yep. Pick a guy. It's up to you.
Yeah, this guy's hanging out on the end.
First one for you. Okay.
Now, CT,
Covered 4. What was that?
Is there a check for the asset to be hit?
Oh, he's got an asset. Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah, he does. On a 1 or a 2, that was the machine gun, please. Vance. It was not.
CT,
Yes.
we
Do it.
should think about this for a second
Do
because
it.
any hit that I put on him is going to kill something, right?
Do it.
No. If you hit him once, he has to check for a kill. If you hit him twice, yeah, it kills something.
Right. But we're at that point where he's suppressed, so any hit is a potential kill.
There you go. That's accurate.
Okay. So yeah, let's shoot at
Is
these
it
guys.
close range still?
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So
Center to
he's
center.
Well,
Center to center is not 6.
well. You got
Okay,
6.
plus-
I gave it to
Yeah,
you,
he
so you better come back.
This
that way.
guy died. This guy died. He's no longer there.
We're going to riddle his body.
Yeah,
Stacked
except,
up the bodies in a clever way.
except that center to center, you weren't in range either.
Center
Give it-
for-
guys,
No.
I'll give it to him.
It should be center of the firing unit. That's correct. So we'll give it to you both.
It's not the way we're measuring it, but yes, okay.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do. I have done it that way, but inconsistently. That's a good point. So this is going to be close range. You are carrying shock, so instead of 6, it goes to 5. It goes back to 6. 6 for 4s.
You paid for us, right, CT?
Yes.
Down,
You gotta see if you can
down to 1.
see us. Gotta see if you can see us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
1 hit.
1 hit. Are you obscured? Check for obscured, please.
Well, they're auto obscured because.
Oh, yeah, they're auto
Oh,
obscured.
that's
Yeah.
right. Never mind. That's
1.
1 for 3.
So 1 for 3.
Well, I would have wished for that to be better. Sorry, CT.
No. And now you guys over there, you roll this on a 5 or a 6. That's a kill. Barth.
You guys over there.
Barth.
You guys, use guys.
Use guys. You utes.
Yeah,
Use guys, huh?
whoever's been rolling that die.
Germans?
Germans. Yeah.
guys.
Germans, if you roll a 5 or a 6, one of those guys is dead.
There you
Yes. Please roll 1d6. On a 1 or a 2, it's the machine gun. No.
go. No, that's a shame. Well, we certainly put some hurt on him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all going back to that hesitant really hosed that side of the field.
Oh, yeah. Hesitance cruel. No doubt. All right, but that's, to believe it or not, it is the German turn.
Let's see.
It is still a German turn.
I'm gonna throw one
Yeah,
out
well,
here,
you might as well use those over there, yeah.
and we're gonna hose these guys down.
Yeah, watch me doing the right thing this time. Middle. Not close range with that.
Nope. Could be 6 dice.
Didn't move. You're carrying shock, so it's 5.
But the first shock didn't do anything.
No,
Yeah, good.
you are carrying shock. That's the point.
Okay.
You have a shock.
Yeah. It doesn't prevent you from moving. So anyway, 5d6 for 4.
All right. So 5 for
4s. 4.
Four of them.
four.
You are pretty clearly out in the open. Oh, yeah. So that'll be 4 for 4s.
I think that's CT's guys.
Yeah, CT, that's you, right?
How many was that again?
4. And you need 4s.
Ooh.
Nothing.
Ow. Please roll CT to see if that's a dead. 5 or 6. It is not.
Yeah, we're very stressed.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because that can happen. I mean, here these guys 1 minute charging across the field. Next minute, they are stuck in the ground. No doubt.
Let's see.
So that stays at 3.
Yes. Stays. That marks the fact that they are suppressed, and any further hits risk deaths.
Let me see. I'm checking something.
Sure.
Just should we get another combat patrol out here to make him fire at something else in case we can deploy something?
Probably
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
I don't think who are you going to have deploy it? He's already burned his HQ command.
No, but we still have one
We have a
regular
command.
force order left.
Did you not? Oh, so wait a minute though.
We have one force order left.
So
Plus we've got 4 of these here.
Time out. But that guy, was he not the one that?
Yeah, we spent 3 orders plus his company order to get these guys out here. But we still have
But
force order left.
but did he not also deploy that CP this turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's done. He can't do
You can't
anything
deploy
else.
more than once. You can't deploy more
No,
than
he's
one
already done the things that he can do.
You can't deploy more than
His
one CP.
his I don't know. You can't give him a second action, I don't believe, but let me look that up because you're essentially telling him to do it.
All right.
I don't.
I thought you could do at least 2 a turn from every company commander.
Going to check. Because you already threw one out from him. Deploy a combat patrol onto the table within 18 inches of a steady combat commander. So you can only deploy one commander in a standard action. So now let's take a look at this second order of jazz. Company commander, cost variable, is set to issue a second action to an infantry, AFV, or gun platoon or section. So he can't do it. Yeah, he can't do it to himself.
Okay, we weren't trying to do it to himself. I thought he could deploy more than one.
No, it's one per turn. The only time you can deploy 2 is when you're doing a consolidate, like these guys did.
So we want to try and throw reserves in, or
I've lost how we're gonna bring these guys in.
These guys are on ambush.
Yeah, remember you guys got guys on ambush, which I got jotted down here.
This guy's attached to third company, and they're in
Well,
reserve.
but remember, you guys can send your supports any place you like.
Yeah, true.
You just got to assign them when you deploy them. So this guy comes rumbling on down anywhere within his company sector from the board edge.
If we use a reserve, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we could use a deploy and bring him on.
At the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We could also potentially throw one of our other guys in ambush out. It may not be great, but we could do it.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do. Well, this one's not horrible, but
Yeah, he's over here though. He's in a different section.
Yeah.
They both have the same thing going, so
HE? No,
I'm looking
these have the
at.
same AT, not HE though.
Yeah, I feel like this one should have more AT, but maybe I'm crazy.
The Germans are thinking thoughts.
We are.
Well,
But they're thinking them in English, which worries me.
Which is weird, yeah. It's nuns dressed as... It's paratroopers dressed as nuns.
Man,
I mean,
last time I was at
the only
Fort
thing I
Bragg,
can
I
think
saw
of
a
that's useful is this guy
paratroopers dressed as nuns. It was
on the
weird.
hill.
True. We could do that.
Like, start him up here somewhere and have him drive out and, I don't know, take out tanks or take out infantry. Maybe we start shooting them up, shooting these guys up. They're at 2 already.
True. In that case, I mean, it might be worth. Well, problem is they've got fireflies, so
Yeah, but they're not that great. Their armor, their AT's 11. Well, 11. Our armor's 11, so it's even. I mean, or we. You throw. Oh, wait, no, you can't do that. Never mind.
We still have 4 battalion orders too. So
Right, but there's not a lot we can do over here. I mean, if we bring the tank on, we get a shot, and he can't react this round, at least.
well, true. Let's do it. Might as well. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? Well, we're already screwed on this side, so.
Okay, we'll do it over here then. Go on this hill.
All right, so just do a standard advance and shoot. Yeah.
Yep.
2d6. Rumble. What they gonna do from up there?
Take out the Firefly.
You do have to pick.
We'll pick the Firefly then.
Yeah, that's all right. That is more than fair. What's that range to the front of it though? Front to front. 36 and change. Yeah, because there is a modifier for range when it gets out super long, but I don't think that's there. All right, so that fella, all by his mighty self, is firing. He's got an AT of 11. Holy jeepers. He has an AT of 11. But the first thing he's got to do is hit him, because this is the way. This is a
How
different.
does this work?
Yeah, this is a different deal. Because you got to come over here to this table, and you got to come all the way up here. There we are. That is a.
We're elevated 40, right?
Yeah. So there's no modifiers. Then we check this. Shock damage rallied. No. Fire did move, so it's a -1. Not an opportunity. Not the target is not dug in. Is he a veteran?
Panther?
Yeah. No, you guys are all regulars. That's right. You
We're
guys
regular,
are all regular. Yep. He is hull down.
That's regular.
So he will get a spotting die. Poor if he no.
Who's hold down?
He is. Achilles is. Just by doing what he's done in stopping, he's hull down. You're going to have the same thing. Standing on top of a hill and being shot at is hull down. You just get there.
Even though we're on top of a higher hill.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah, he's not. Good point. You're right. Neither of you is going to get that because you're both elevated shooting at each other. So, with all that in mind, it's a...
That's damage. How do you hit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is...
Don't tell us they hit.
No. Oddly enough, they put it right. They put it right up at the top. Let's give them credit. They put it where it belonged. 2d6 for a straight 8. It's for an 8.
Yeah.
Because
2d6 effectively needing an 8.
Yeah, 2d6 for
8 or better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's not great.
And,
Well, it starts as a 7, so. No. Or whiff.
Phew.
It's okay.
I must spend a battalion order.
Okay.
activate this group here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna machine gun these guys again.
Just keep hosing them.
Just keep hosing them.
Roll for war crime.
It's not a war crime. They're still active. They're still active.
They're still actively fighting. They're still actively engaging in combat. So that's a 66, 76.
Should be 6 straight because we're carrying shock.
Yeah, should drop it. Yeah, I think you're right.
I still have my rerolls. Hey.
Hey, well, do you have all of them? Do you have all of them?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Gasp. Yeah, so you are correct, sir. Roll what you got.
6. Yeah.
That's 2. That's 3 technically because of the double 6.
Double 6, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I reroll 3 of them.
Oh,
Oh.
6.
6 hits.
6 for 4s. Well, CT, good luck.
You can do it, CT.
I have all the faith in the world. Oh, he almost does.
God, he almost did.
Wow.
4 of them.
Still kills
So
the stand though.
so 2 get through, kills the stand. Now that stand. Where's your dead pile? There it is. That's 3. That pile. That pile. That unit, I do believe, has to make a morale check.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, because
That's 66% casualty.
It's evaporated, yeah.
yeah,
There's a pile, that's why.
They
Morale test. Here it is.
yeah. What does it
Oh,
say?
no, that's
Yeah, there's
oh,
a.
no, sorry.
That's the straight morale test.
Artillery. That's for artillery stuff. I don't know. I think is it on QRS? I don't see it.
I don't think it is. I think, which is a strange thing to admit because it's.
Maybe I couldn't fit it for whatever reason.
Yeah, there's a lot. You can't. I realize it's not much of a QRS if you can't put everything on there. Here we go. Steady, hesitant, suppressed, shock when suppressed, recovering from suppressed. There it is. A standard 3-section platoon must take a route test when reduced to just 1 section. It can be avoided by using a company commander order if the company commander is within 18 inches.
Just out.
He is not.
Oh dear. So that could have been avoided. I'm sorry
Could have
about.
been avoided.
It could have been avoided, and yet.
Not pointing fingers. We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
That's right.
Dear.
Someone who's unknown.
All right, so now you need a 4 or better to keep homie here in the fight.
Oh, he does.
There it is. He's chosen to stick. Okay.
Stiff upper lip, all that.
A company's having a bad time right now.
Oh yes.
Chrono,
Yeah,
we haven't used our food this.
true. We could use 2 more battalion orders. We have 1 battalion order left, but that would match theirs. So you know what? I'm okay with that. If you want to do that?
But we dropped the food. Where did we drop it last time?
About 5 inches back.
They moved.
Yeah, so
they moved.
we could try and target the same spot back here, and that would still catch him.
And his
That's-
HQ.
Yeah.
That
No.
was back here in the. They were
No,
back
the-
here.
Oh, it was here.
These guys are back here.
These guys were right at the edge of this woods.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's
Our
burn
original aim
one.
point
And,
was there. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do that. Foo shot.
A foo shot, 2 dice. This is we start. You have to spend the 2 points because it's a new target.
they have been spent.
Same target.
They have been well, no, but it's not the same spot. Your aim spot is different, so you just don't get the bonus. It is your spotter.
Oh,
7.
sorry, I thought we were using this as an aim spot.
Well, I think they should probably call that location rather than target.
I don't know. I don't think you can. You can. Oh, what you can do is you can do terrain, but it's less effective. You can target a terrain point, so you can say everybody in this thing, but it's got to be kind of from the. How does that work? Give me a second. Why can't you just shoot at a guy that's there? Oh, you guys.
We're trying to be sneaky about it.
Yeah.
trying to be sneaky and
Yeah. The player indicates the aim point, either an enemy section or a terrain feature.
Okay. Yeah, never mind then.
Yeah, so it's
That blade of grass.
that's what they're
He's
clearly
going
trying to avoid.
The one to the left. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
try and hit these boys. And
The player centers the beaten zone in the middle. Yeah, you've got to go to the middle of the terrain feature.
Yeah. Never mind.
it'd be like right here then, wouldn't it? Depending on you, it's 6.
No, I'd put it over here.
Okay. That works for me, honestly.
Yeah, but what, is it less than you said, or?
It's the same. It's gonna be the same roll either way. So we can. This will hit the HQ and this boy. So we might as well do it.
Well, if we just do here, it'll hit the
That will
HQ.
also. Yeah.
So
I mean, either way. But if we hit here, then and if we pin them down, then we can just keep diving in here. If they move, that means you have to keep trying to scope in on them. So, which is my thought.
I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna keep moving. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come and try to fisticuff our foo.
Achilles would do that
really?
never.
No, why would I do such a
I
thing?
feel like parting the terrain feature might be better for us because
I mean, if you hadn't
All right.
brought out a tank, I'd have just gone ahead and just tried to blow the building up. But you know, now, I might
personal.
as well use as infantry.
All right, fine, we'll do it that way.
7 or better.
here. Do you want me to do this or you want to do it?
You go for it. You go. For it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. There we go.
Oh,
that's
man.
Ooh.
double 6.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that is a crit. That is not fun. That is not fun. Is what that is.
Crit with a mortar. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know as it gets you anything though. Unfortunately. Oh, there it is. 10 plus. Yeah.
+1 shock on endpoint target.
Is that
How does that work when you're targeting a terrain feature?
Good question.
Well, I'm looking right at the full thing. Critical hit. Come on, show me.
That tree is going to be a real chop for this mortar round, I'll tell you what.
All of
Yeah.
its leaves just turned brown.
Artillery explosion in woods. That's gotta be worse too, right? All the trees explode in splinters.
I don't think it's quite that granular.
No, it's 1d6 firepower against all targets.
Okay. There's a note on the QRS that says double 6 equals +1 shock on endpoint target, so I'm not sure if that means
It's
anything.
that I'm looking right at the table and it's not showing me that. Double 6, double critical hit. Here we go. Final modifier score of 10 or better. Add when fired to all attacks. A ambush. No, it's not an ambush. A critical hit achieved with an unmodified double 6. There you go. Inflicts an additional 1 shock to the target unit. Well, there is no target unit.
Yeah, it's an area fire thing.
Yeah.
I targeted the.
So yeah, that's not going to work.
Oh well.
I guess there
I'll take
would.
the extra firepower.
Yeah, that would be. Yep. Okay.
6.
Boom, boom.
Start with the
So
platoon.
yeah, you get an extra die. You start with the platoon, and it's effective fire, obviously. So what do you need? 4s, yeah. 6 for 4s. 6 for 4s.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
3.
Three.
3. And these guys hanging out in the trees. Well, I don't get anything for that. So that's 3 for 4s on their side.
Hey,
1,
there we go.
2.
It's 2. Yeah.
2.
Didn't quite suppress them, but I'll take it. Anything helps.
And now
Okay.
6 over at our HQ guy.
I mean, you're
1.
1.
A 1.
He
And
hit the dirt.
Yeah, 1. Yeah, he hit the dirt hard. 1 for anything but a 1. He's good. All right.
I think that was worthwhile.
All right.
And that's 10 after 10, guys. I gotta
All right.
split.
Seems like a natural point then.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Before we do, let's gather up markers, please. Gather up markers.
Gameplay is very smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Once. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is actually. It's just once we just don't know the rules yet.
Some of it's also just us overthinking our.
There's the
There's the
problem.
problem.
There's the problem.
Some of
Yeah.
it's also decision paralysis because this does.
Yeah. There. We cost a chunk of time with people thinking, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's just.
It just is what it is. Figuring and
I
like.
want to spend one more life point and had these guys fire these guys.
And I mean, you know,
they fired already, didn't they?
Oh, they fired already. Yeah.
Yeah, they already shot. Yeah.
one of the things we talked about last week, and is still true, there's a part of any game like this where you're still pushing the levers and seeing what lights up.
Yeah, that's part.
Of course, yeah.
Like 50% of the reason I was like, yeah, let's bring the tank out and just shoot it.
See what
Just
happens,
what
you know.
happens.
Yep.
But
But
that hesitant really screwed up.
Oh, I know, no
Germany
kidding.
on the side.
well, and in fairness, that hesitant
We're
over
in a
here
bad place.
cost the British brutally in our first session. You know.
Yeah, so good for
Yeah,
the goose, good for
so-
the gander.
Yeah, so it's been a little bit both ways. All right,
And-
good. Markers are up, dice are cleared. Good.
Yep.
Saving. And
May
this-
actually get may actually win initiative next turn. So you know what?
there is a chance. And this is so we started on turn 3. We did turn 3, turn 4. So this is 5.
We started the game with, what, 2 sections per side out on the field?
Yep.
And everybody's out now.
Well,
HQ points are being used. It's
you've
getting,
still got
getting heavy.
a whole platoon,
A
a whole troop of
company
tanks,
and-
and a whole
okay.
reserve company. How many are the Germans sitting on? I got a
we
bunch.
have
They're
basically
short.
one more platoon
they're
in
short
2 company
reserve,
and
yeah.
2 platoons in first company still hanging out.
And you do wonder when you look at a map like this, where are those guys? You know what I mean? It's like they're out there. So some of them might already be out there on the field. They could be here. You know. They could
What
be.
is this? Sorry, I missed something from last week.
Those are deads.
No, look,
Okay.
no, these aren't.
The one I
Dead.
do.
Yeah, they aren't dead. Never mind. That
Yeah, yeah.
was
Mm-hmm.
no, that's first platoon, first company got shut up.
Oh, is that over here?
Oh,
Okay,
These
yeah.
are-
part of third- this
Yeah.
part of
Oh,
third
you know what it
company.
is? No, you know what it is? You don't get those guys. You're short.
Oh,
That's
oh,
what it
yeah,
is.
They're a short
Died
platoon.
in the barrage.
Let me get these
Oh,
guys.
they died in the barrage. That's right.
Yeah, and they do not. That's what got him. Yeah. They died in the interdict. So they
got
do.
stomped.
I want to get rid of them.
Put 'em
I'm
over
actually
here.
no. They don't go there because they don't
Okay.
count towards your foo bars.
Aha.
They're just dead gone.
Yeah, they're just that's critical. Now let's just very briefly talk about that just a sec. That's why this is so important.
Right.
If that becomes a 4th casualty, the British catch a foobar marker. And if they have 3 foobar markers, they lose.
Ooh.
Okay, but B, and probably more importantly, they automatically lose one of their dice at the start of the turn. They only roll 8 instead of 9. They can choose to ignore that foobar and roll 9 dice, but then they automatically get a free 1.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the chance of getting a hesitant increases mathematically by a pretty big amount.
Yeah.
To
That's
100%.
interesting.
Yes.
Well, no, because then you're rolling 9 die. Well, true, actually, you have bonus 1.
Well, you're
It might be
still.
worth it, though.
Well, that's the thing. You're going to have to make that choice, right? I mean, that's what makes it.
You really need the dice. You're like,
Yeah. So okay, I got to
interesting.
overwrite. All right.
I'm sad we didn't get this kind of route. Dang.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
those guys hanging on tough. All right. Well, good stuff. One quick check into the chat. Everybody's out. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for coming to watch. On Saturday, we're going to be playing Commands and Colors Napoleonics, the Battle of Waterloo. Who doesn't like that?
Hear, hear.
Wednesday, with any luck, we will be gathering to play a little bit more of our Warhammer Epic Armageddon game. And on Thursday, we'll be back here for some more O Group, which is proving to be intriguing and enjoyable. So we'll stay after it. Anyway, thanks to those who watched. Thanks to those who played. Until we meet again. First, hey, salute to everybody at Origins. Hope you're having a great time. And until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause. Pause. Good night, Oddball.